Welcome, everybody. I am so excited that you're here with us. I am sitting here with Nancy Scott, and I asked her to interview with me because I wanted to hear about her experiences in digital marketing. She's been a digital marketer for a little while now and has seen great success. And so we're here to ask her questions about that and see what she's learned since being in the digital marketing space. So we'd love to hear a little bit about your story, Nancy.
Hey, oh wow, my story. Okay, so I'm originally from Montreal, Quebec. Spent 30 years in Ontario in the car industry. Loved the car industry, but I needed a change, right? So I went into the furniture industry and I quickly realized that it's very, very different. It's a huge pay cut. So I went from having a decent income to having paycheck to paycheck kind of income, which led me to thinking of how am I going to find a way to supplement my income so that I can go and get a mani pedi, I can go and get my hair done, I can go and do things that I really enjoy, like traveling. Once I got into the furniture business, I couldn't travel. My debt was building up. Debt collectors were calling. It was insane. And I couldn't afford to leave my driveway, never mind go on my dream trips. So my mother-in-law at the time kept sending me all these TikToks of people that were digital marketers. And I was like, oh my gosh, is this real? Can this happen? Can
Right.
Canadians do this? Because I'm Canadian. Can
Right.
Canadians do this? And I was like, okay. So I looked into it and I quickly realized that I can do this. So I took a leap of faith. I thought, God's on my side. I can do this. So I jumped in. I paid the two one-time fees. I was horrible in the beginning with my lives and my videos. Being new to it, I didn't know what I was doing. So it was horrible, but I took a leap of faith and that's how I got into the digital marketing world.
That's awesome. So in the beginning, you sounded really skeptical,
Oh
but
yeah.
how did you get out of that? And was it quick or did it take you a little while to start making an income?
No, it didn't take me any time. Sorry, the dogs are barking. It didn't take me any time at all, actually. It took me 2 days. Once I got over the initial shock of what I just did, what I
Hmm.
just took a chance on, and I sort of calmed myself
Hmm.
and decided that I was going to do this no matter what. Um, I actually got my investment back in 2 days. And then in
Wow.
4 days, I was in profit mode. So, and
That's
then it
awesome.
quickly went up from there. So, no, it didn't take
Yeah,
me long at all.
that is really great. So what do you feel like you learned from the beginning, like from the very beginning? What skills, what did you learn in digital marketing that really helped you to move forward in that success?
Oh man, I've learned so much. I've learned so coming from sales industry, you don't really learn anything about marketing or branding or promoting or like the creatives. I'm left-handed, so I should be more creative than what I actually am. But I've learned how to market. I've learned how to brand myself. I've learned how to promote myself, not simply the digital marketing world, but also how to brand my personal self.
Hmm.
I'm actually going to be writing a book soon, an ebook coming out in
Wow.
2025. Yeah, I'm
Right.
really
That's
excited about that.
exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. And I learned how to do that from the online digital marketing world. I've learned, oh my gosh, I've learned how to use all social media platforms. I've learned how to manifest. I've learned mindset training from Laura St.
Hmm.
John, a little plug for her
Hmm.
there. But I've learned how to just from her little videos that I've watched and her website.
Right.
So I've learned all these different things that are included in our training that are step
Yeah.
by step laid out for us. Everything from how to create to how to get your mindset in gear and how to just be you.
Right. So, like, I like to think of it's more like a lifestyle than a business because it really almost transforms your whole life. Everything you
100%.
do, you have learned how to change maybe bad habits into good habits and how to live a more productive life building wealth. Is that kind
Absolutely.
of
Oh my gosh. So yeah, it taught me even just how to organize my day. So now I'll
yeah.
make a list at night of what I want to accomplish the next day. It
Hmm.
taught me how to set boundaries even.
Hmm.
Personal
Yeah.
boundaries, personal, you know, I didn't mention this yet, but I retired 5 months in. So
Wow.
I spent the first 6 months of being retired trying to figure out what day of the week it was.
Yeah.
It's a learning curve of how do I set that routine? How do I get that set up? But
Mhm.
I learned how to get that organized from our coaching, from our training, because every day there's a little video that keeps you on track. And it's like a
Yeah.
short little 6, 7 minute video from, you know, our founder. And it just kind of gets you in the right mode. So every morning, first thing I do is listen to a video and I get that momentum going.
You
So
have the
yeah,
inspiration to
exactly.
move through your
Yeah.
day.
And
Yeah.
our community, right, having over 45,000 people and we're all posting our gains, our wins, and all the great things. And so
Yeah.
watching that, I have a little bit of a competitive edge to me. It
Yeah.
makes me want to go harder and deeper
Yeah.
to make that work
Totally.
out.
Totally.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. I love the community. I think it's the biggest game changer of this whole business, actually. So what do you feel like has changed in your life since you got started in this business?
Oh, Susanna, like I said, in June even of 2023, I couldn't afford to leave my driveway. Tell you what, 5 months later from July, so I signed up in July, and within my first 5 months, I was able to quit my 9 to 5. Once I realized that I was making a month's salary every week from working
Wow.
at home,
Yeah.
that was a life changer. So I retired, and then I went to Florida for the entire winter with my boyfriend at the time,
That's
and
exciting.
we did so many great things. And while we're on our way there, I was earning the whole winter that we were there. I was still earning because it's worldwide. As long as you have your cell phone and your Wi-Fi, you
Mhm.
have income every single day.
Right.
So, what else changed? Oh my goodness! We got back. I went on a road trip with my bestie. We went to the Maritimes. I've been traveling like crazy.
Wow.
Cruise to the Bahamas. I'm going on a Mediterranean cruise coming up shortly.
Wow.
Um,
That is
but not
exciting. That's a huge change.
Yeah, the travel aspect, but not only that, Susanna, but it gave me my financial independence back. It gave me
Yeah.
my self-worth back. So
Yeah.
yes, my bank account's exploding, but at the same time, my
Mhm.
mindset, my personal respect for myself, my faith in God, my just
Confidence.
all of it. Confidence. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. My confidence is back.
Yeah.
It also gave me, I was in a relationship that wasn't working out anymore for either one of us. And I was able to
Mhm.
walk away and start over again and move back to Montreal, get myself a condo,
Wow.
I reinvented myself at 52 years old.
Yeah.
It's
That's
never too late.
huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is
Those
never
are,
too late. You're right.
no, those are my
That's
changes.
so
These are just some of my changes, by the way.
right. Right. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
So if somebody is watching and they're on the fence and they really want to get started, but they're scared, they have some fear, they're letting that fear hold them back, what would you say to them about this business and why they should start?
What would I say? Depending on what the fear is, if the fear is lack of knowledge, if the fear is lack of, making that investment,
Mhm.
especially a lot of people's holdback would be the investment part, but you got to realize that yes, you pay the two one-time fees one time,
Mhm.
but then you make that over and over again. The
Yeah.
ROI, return on investment, is massive. It's daily, it's not ending. It changes your life. So, and it costs less than a freaking cell phone. So
Exactly.
if is I don't know anything about it, I can't post a video or those kind of thoughts, get rid of those thoughts because it doesn't matter. None of us came into this knowing all the answers. It's
Right.
okay to say, I don't know, let me get back to you. We all
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
So don't let those kind of fears hold you back. Change your life. Like you said, Susanna, this is a lifestyle. This is life changing. This isn't
Mhm.
just your bank account. This is your personal growth. This is your financial freedom. This is literally your time and financial freedom.
Right. Exactly. And like I like to tell people, you don't even have to show your face. We have faceless training.
Mm,
So they can start with that if they want. If,
yeah.
they're you don't need followers, you don't need the
No.
experience. So I think that's just so important for people who are brand new and are scared to start because they think they need experience or tech. Like, were you surprised at the small amount of tech that you had to do in the beginning?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. And I was grateful because being in my 50s, I didn't grow up with a cell phone. I didn't grow up with laptops. I had my little walkie-talkie and I I had to go knock on people's doors to go play.
Right.
So I didn't come into the tech skills. If you ask me about cars, engines, horsepower, tires, that kind of thing, absolutely. I can talk to you all day long, but
Right.
don't ask me, excuse me, don't ask me about tech stuff. I have no idea. So when
Right.
I realized that all the tech is done for you, oh man, game changer. But
Right.
then we also have a section in our training that teaches you tech stuff. So I'm learning every day how to use
Mhm.
social media. How do I use it to my best advantage? Um, how do I edit and all these great things? So
Yeah. It
yeah.
it's quite the life-changing opportunity. So if anybody's here and you want to check out our links on how we got started in this business, depending on whose social media platform you're going to be on, we're going to have our links down below in the description. So I highly suggest you go check it out. It's completely free. You will have your blueprint sent to you after you sign up.
Yep.
And you'll see if it resonates with you, which after this, I can't imagine that it wouldn't. So thank you for being here. And Nancy, thank you for being here as well.
Thank you,
And